Hello and welcome to Kelly Loves K-Pop. I'm Kelly. Welcome back for another K-Pop tarot reading. Today we're going to do a friendship reading on BTS and 여자친구 or GFriend. Like I said, usually for individual friendship readings, I will do a bit of a past, present, future spread. When it's a group in a group, it's really hard. I feel like those aren't the best spreads for that. So I'm just going to kind of do a big reading and see like what comes through. Well, I say big reading, I'm gonna pull like 10 cards and see what comes through. As always, I like to preface my readings by saying all tarot readings are for entertainment purposes only. All events are alleged, and I'm not affiliated with any idols or their companies. So with that said, if you enjoyed this reading and you want to order your own, I have a link to my Ko-fi page in the description of this video. I am not taking free requests at the moment, only paid requests. But I do not do like love readings. So if you're coming in looking for like a soulmate, future soulmate kind of thing, I don't do those. But if you just want a general career reading, friendship reading, current energies kind of reading on your favorites, drop down to that Ko-fi page and hit the support tab, and I'll do basically whatever group you're interested in. I also do actors and, you know, any celebrities really. I don't know. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. I really appreciate that. It helps out my channel. So let's go ahead and pull some cards. This is my Tarot of the Divine by Yoshi Yoshitani. Decided to go with this one today just because I always pick my decks just intuitively for whatever you're reading. This one is pretty neutral, so shouldn't lean too heavily, too positive, too negative. Okay. Whoops. Okay, overarching energies is they're not that close. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't see a lot of good omens that these groups are interacting too much. We have the 10 of Wands in reverse, which just tells me they're just too busy, number one. They're just way too busy to hang out as far as like developing deep, lasting friendships. Two of Swords, this feels like they're scared to do that anyway. Like they feel like it would be a bad decision, it would be a bad choice for them, or at least for some of them. Obviously there's a lot of people in these groups, and I'm gonna kind of go into how some of them feel, how some of them don't. I can't tell you names directly, so if you're looking for specifics on who's friends and which members are hanging out, I can't tell you that. But this is a 2, so it may be just only like, you know, a couple of the members here feel like it's a bad decision, but there is a couple that are like, oh no, no, I can't do that to myself. I will get eaten up by the public if I hang out with them. 8 of Swords 2 is feeling like it's a bit of a lost cause. Maybe they're also like told by the company like, oh no, don't do that. There's just like no point. It's very Eight of Swords in reverse is very defeatist. You know, it's just like there's no point anyway. 8 of Cups in reverse, like it's a forced walking away. Again, I think they're kept very separate by the companies. I want to say I feel like it's source also that's like, you trust me, we got to stay in our lane here. And Ace of Wands means not even collaboratively am I seeing a lot of opportunities for them to even work together. And like I said, this is just presently, that could change. But Ace of Wands in reverse is like just like no creative a potential opportunity there. The Emperor also in reverse is like there's not a lot of like, even from the system, from the companies, they're just like, I want to say it's not built for them to interact. It's like I said, I feel like very much the companies are like, this is what we do, this is what you do, and we're not trying to like integrate the groups too much. I feel like maybe in the past it was more open to that, but these days definitely not. If anything, they're built to keep them completely independently operating. 9 of Swords 2 tells me some of them are again like with this 2 of Swords, it's like they're terrified. They're actually really scared of what would happen if they did hang out with the other group. But then we also have the Nine of Cups, which tells me a couple of them actually wouldn't mind. As far as like the swords are of the mind, right? So cups are definitely of the heart. Cups are saying like, I don't think either of the groups would on a personality level not get along. I think like if you ask either of them, they're gonna be like, yeah, they seem like perfectly good, like nice people. Like I really don't see anything wrong with them. So I don't think their fears of hanging out stem from like, I don't like this person. I think they all think each other are good people. I think it's the company and the internet and just the overall public reaction of if they did is what scares them to hang out. So they don't even seem like they try that much. If they do, it's very minimal, very minimal. Like I feel like the company's intentionally tried to keep them apart. Again, Five of Wands, there's like some like fighting a losing battle. Like there's no even point to fight for it, right? Like this just really comes like again, like defeatist, like just it is what it is and you're not changing that. Like that's the overall energy. And then you know, the Six of Swords is like so focused on something else. So I don't think they would have a problem if they ever got opportunity. I think they just honestly don't get very many opportunities to interact, to be friends outside of work. And even work, it seems like very minimal. There's not a lot of there's intentionally not a lot of opportunities for them these days. I think it's the companies are very cautious. I also think like the guys now, like military age is coming up, so again, just not a lot of time for that. Like it's not a high priority for them. So like overall, like I said, nothing personal. Personal seems like they're all like, yeah, they're cool. Like, yeah, if they ever did want to hang out, cool. But professionally and like I think there's a fear of like the reception of something like that. So yeah, I just think this is like we're totally onto something else. We're gonna focus on other friendships, other opportunities right now. So I don't know. I feel like if there is members in either group that are close, it's kind of more in the past, and there's not a lot of time for those friendships these days. You know, or those friendships had backlash, and that's why they're like, oh no, we're not hanging out now. like I don't know if at some point they did hang out and the public ate them up because of it. There was just some kind of unapproval either by the company or the public. And if it didn't happen, they're scared of it happening. Like that's the energy over it. Like it's just, it's not worth it. It's not worth it for the trouble that it would cause them. So that's what I have. I'm trying to think if I pull, I'm trying to think what oracle cards would be good to pull for this. You know, I was thinking of my Sacred Earth Oracle the other day, and I've been kind of itching to use it again. I haven't used it in a long time. So I'm gonna pull this one out. We're gonna use that. See if anything else comes through. Like I said, sometimes the language is slightly different than the tarot, and it can give us a little more insight on their friendship. I don't know, maybe I should try it overhand this way. I'm never really prone to shuffling this way, but sometimes the cards are just so big. All right, try one more time. Yeah. Yeah, I do think that personally they don't have any problems. Like, you know, they would like to, but like I said, the reception, the perception, the public reception of it would just be more problematic than they want to deal with. But the rediscovery makes me feel like, again, I do think in the past they were closer. I do think in the past a few of them were actually friends. And there's like I said, this Nine of Cups, like there's good feelings, like there's mutual respect and admiration, but it's just not worth it. They have to give each other their space for the, like, out of professional respect, basically. So yeah, that's definitely what I have. So if you enjoyed this reading, please leave a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment of what you thought of it. And I don't know. That's basically all I got. So take care, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I'll see you again real soon. Bye.